And at this point, it really feels like this DLC is getting very close to release. Every new preview that SCS Software shares shows just how much work has gone into recreating this state, and what impresses me the most is the attention to detail. SCS isn't simply creating roads between cities. They're recreating places, landscapes, landmarks, towns, and the feeling of traveling through South Dakota. The more footage we see, the more it becomes clear that this is another major step forward for American Truck Simulator. The terrain looks fantastic, the vegetation looks great, the road layouts feel authentic, and the overall atmosphere captures what makes South Dakota unique, from the Black Hills region to the open plains, to the small towns spread across the state. Everything we've seen so far suggests that SCS is aiming for a very faithful recreation. And now, there's even more good news, because South Dakota will also include support for special transport routes. If you own the Special Transport DLC, you'll be able to take on oversized cargo deliveries across the new state. And these aren't random routes. SCS has already revealed several of them. The first route is Pierre to Spearfish, a journey that will take players across a large portion of the state while hauling oversized cargo. Then there's Winner to Mitchell, another unique route that should offer a completely different driving experience. And finally, Mobridge to Buffalo, yet another special transport journey designed specifically for South Dakota. These routes are always some of the most challenging jobs in American Truck Simulator. You're carrying extremely large cargo. You have escort vehicles. You need to pay close attention to every turn, every intersection, every bridge, and every obstacle along the way. One mistake, and things can become very complicated. That's why I think these routes are going to be a lot of fun, especially in a state like South Dakota where the landscape changes significantly depending on where you are. And remember, you'll need the Special Transport DLC for these routes to appear in your game. So if you're planning on taking these oversized cargo jobs, make sure you own that DLC as well. The first gameplay preview for South Dakota has already been released, and that's always an important milestone. When SCS starts showing extended gameplay footage, it usually means the project is entering the final stretch of development. The gameplay preview gave us a closer look at the roads, the scenery, the industries, the custom depots, and the overall quality of the DLC. And the community reaction has been very positive. People seem genuinely excited about what they've seen. The visuals look great, the road network looks interesting, and the state itself looks like it will be a fantastic place to explore. But we're not done yet. There's still a good chance that SCS releases a second gameplay preview. They've done that before with previous map expansions. A second gameplay video would give us another look at the DLC. Perhaps focusing on different cities, different roads, or different industries. And if that happens, it will probably bring even more excitement, because every preview reveals something new, every screenshot reveals another detail, and every blog post gets players talking. Then comes the moment everyone is waiting for, the official release trailer. That's the big one, because once the release trailer arrives, the release date usually isn't far behind. That trailer is often the final step before launch, the moment when SCS says, here it is. This is when you can start driving South Dakota, and I think we're getting closer to that moment. Very close. Of course, until SCS officially announces the date. We have to be patient, but all the signs suggest that South Dakota is moving steadily toward release. And if you simply can't wait, there is another option, Gamescom. SCS is bringing its projects to Gamescom, and South Dakota is expected to be one of the featured experiences at the booth. That means visitors will have the opportunity to try it for themselves, to drive the roads to see the scenery, and to experience part of the DLC before release. That's a pretty exciting opportunity. And who knows, maybe some lucky visitors will even get to try it on the PlayStation version of American Truck Simulator if SCS decides to showcase that setup. We don't know exactly how every demo station will be configured. But one thing is certain, South Dakota will be there, and fans attending Gamescom will get an early look at what SCS has been building for everyone else. We'll be watching closely, looking for new gameplay footage, new screenshots, and hopefully that release trailer, because once that trailer arrives, the countdown truly begins. South Dakota is shaping up to be another impressive expansion for American Truck Simulator. The roads look fantastic. The scenery looks beautiful. The special transport routes add even more gameplay, and the overall quality appears to be exactly what players have come to expect from SCS software. So now, we wait. Maybe a second gameplay preview? Maybe more screenshots, maybe more blog posts. And then the release trailer, the release date, and finally, the chance to explore South Dakota for ourselves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.